Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to challenge your understanding of life, to provoke thought, and to ignite the flame of purpose within you. We live in a world where the vast majority follow the paths set before them, conforming to the expectations of society and embracing mediocrity as a way of life. Yet, I am here to urge you to walk away from the 97%, to break free from the chains that bind your mind and spirit, and to choose the path of those who live with intention, purpose, and the pursuit of greatness. For my friends, greatness is not reserved for a select few. It is available to all who are willing to go against the grain, to leave behind the ordinary and to walk in the realm of the extraordinary. This speech is not for the faint-hearted. It is not for those who are comfortable with the status quo, who are content with simply existing. No, this message is for those of you who are ready to rise above the average, to challenge your own limits, and to step into the fullness of your potential. It is time for you to walk away from the 97% of people who are trapped in the cycle of complacency and mediocrity. Let us embrace the life that is calling us, a life of influence, impact, and eternal significance. The 97% are stuck in a cycle of mediocrity. The majority of people in this world live their lives without ever questioning their purpose. They wake up each day to fulfill a routine, going through the motions without ever stopping to ask if this is truly the life they were meant to live. They are satisfied with just getting by, with meeting the minimum expectations placed upon them by society. This cycle of mediocrity is passed down from generation to generation, a blueprint of complacency that entraps millions in a state of unfulfilled potential. The 97% are trapped in this cycle, and they don't even realize that they have the power to break free. The first step in walking away from the 97% is to understand the gravity of this cycle. Mediocrity does not just happen by accident. It is a choice. People choose to settle for less because they are afraid of the unknown, because they are afraid of failure, or because they have been conditioned to believe that greatness is reserved for a select few. But the truth is that greatness is not something you are born with. It is something you create. It is a product of your decisions, your mindset, and your actions. If you continue to live in the cycle of mediocrity, you will never know what you are truly capable of. You will never experience the fullness of your potential. You must make a decision today, right now, to walk away from the crowd. You must choose to rise above the mediocrity that surrounds you. You must stop living for the approval of others and start living for the fulfillment of your own purpose. When you decide to leave the 97%, you are making a commitment to break free from the chains that have kept you in a place of complacency. You are choosing to embrace a life of excellence, a life of impact, and a life of purpose. This is not an easy decision, and it is not one that can be made overnight. It requires courage, strength, and a willingness to sacrifice the familiar for the unknown. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you walk away from the 97%, you are stepping into a world of limitless possibilities. You are choosing to create a legacy that will live on long after you are gone. The power of self-discovery and purpose. The second key to walking away from the 97% is understanding the importance of self-discovery and purpose. Most people in the 97% are simply existing. They have not taken the time to discover who they truly are or what they are meant to do. They go through life with a vague sense of direction, never fully understanding their unique gifts, talents, and calling. This lack of purpose leads to a life of frustration and unfulfilled potential. You see, when you walk away from the 97%, you are embarking on a journey of self-discovery. You are taking the time to ask the deep questions. Who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? This process of self-discovery is not easy, but it is essential for a life of significance. Without purpose, life becomes a series of random events. But when you discover your purpose, when you uncover the reason you were put on this earth, everything changes. Your decisions, your actions, and your mindset are all aligned with the unique calling that has been placed on your life. The journey of self-discovery requires you to reflect on your passions, your strengths, and your desires. It requires you to tune into your inner voice and listen to the whispers of your heart. The 97% often ignore this inner voice, choosing instead to follow the crowd and the expectations of others. But when you walk away from the 97%, you begin to listen to the call within you. You begin to recognize that you were created for something greater, something more meaningful. And as you uncover your purpose, you will begin to see the world differently. You will no longer be driven by external influences. Instead, you will be guided by an inner compass that leads you toward greatness. Purpose is not something that can be found overnight, and it is not always a straightforward path. But when you are committed to discovering your purpose, you will find the clarity and direction you need to navigate life with intention. The 97% may live their lives without purpose, but you, my friends, have the power to walk in a different direction. You have the ability to create a life that is filled with meaning and significance. Break free from limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs are one of the greatest obstacles that prevent people from walking away from the 97%. The vast majority of people carry deep-seated beliefs about what is possible and what is not. They believe that success is for others, not for them. They believe that they are not capable of achieving greatness, that their circumstances define their future, and that they must settle for what life gives them. These limiting beliefs are the chains that keep them bound to a life of mediocrity. When you walk away from the 97%, you are choosing to break free from these limiting beliefs. You are choosing to see yourself not as a victim of circumstance, but as a creator of your own destiny. You must recognize that your beliefs shape your reality. If you believe that you are incapable of success, then that will be your reality. But if you choose to believe that you are capable of greatness, that you are worthy of success, and that your potential is limitless, then that will become your reality. Breaking free from limiting beliefs requires you to challenge the thoughts and narratives that have been ingrained in your mind. It requires you to question the beliefs that have been passed down to you, whether from your family, your culture, or society at large. You must ask yourself, are these beliefs true? Do they serve me? Are they holding me back from living the life I was meant to live? When you begin to question your limiting beliefs, you will find that many of them are based on fear, insecurity, and doubt, not truth. The journey of breaking free from limiting beliefs is not easy, but it is essential for your growth. It requires you to confront your fears, to challenge your assumptions, and to step into the unknown with faith and courage. As you break free from these beliefs, you will begin to see new possibilities. You will realize that your past does not define your future, that your limitations are only temporary, and that you have the power to create the life you desire. Master your mindset. One of the most critical aspects of walking away from the 97% is mastering your mindset. Your mind is the battleground where success and failure are won or lost. The way you think about yourself, your circumstances, and your future will determine the quality of your life. The 97% are often trapped in a mindset of scarcity, fear, and limitation. They believe that resources are limited, that opportunities are scarce, and that they are at the mercy of external forces. This mindset keeps them stuck in a place of mediocrity. To walk away from the 97%, you must cultivate a mindset of abundance, possibility, and growth. You must choose to believe that there are endless opportunities available to you, that you are capable of achieving whatever you set your mind to, and that your circumstances do not define your potential. A mindset of abundance allows you to see the world as a place of limitless possibilities, where every challenge is an opportunity for growth and every setback is a lesson in resilience. Mastering your mindset requires you to guard your thoughts and your environment. You must protect your mind from negativity, doubt, and fear. You must surround yourself with people who encourage and inspire you, who challenge you to think bigger and to dream higher. The 97% often limit themselves because they are influenced by negative thoughts and the opinions of others. But when you choose to master your mindset, you take control of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. You choose to think differently, to see the world through the lens of possibility. A mindset of growth is the foundation for success. It allows you to embrace failure as a necessary step in the journey to greatness. It helps you to remain persistent in the face of challenges and to stay focused on your vision even when the road gets tough. When you walk away from the 97%, you are committing to a life of growth and transformation. A life where your mindset is the driving force behind your success. Live with intention and focus. Living with intention and focus is another key to walking away from the 97%. Most people in the 97% drift through life, reacting to events as they happen, rather than proactively creating the life they want. They live without clear goals or direction, simply following the current and allowing life to dictate their actions. But when you walk away from the 97%, you take control of your life. You live with purpose, intentionality, and focus. Living with intention means making conscious decisions about how you spend your time, energy, and resources. It means aligning your actions with your goals and your values, rather than being swayed by distractions or the opinions of others. It means setting clear, specific goals and taking consistent, focused action toward achieving them. The 97% may live without a clear vision, but you have the power to create a life that is intentional, meaningful, and focused on your purpose. Focus is critical in today's world of constant distractions. The 97% often lose sight of their goals because they are overwhelmed by the noise of everyday life. They allow themselves to be pulled in many different directions without ever staying focused on what truly matters. But when you walk away from the 97%, you choose to focus on what is important. You eliminate distractions and stay laser focused on your mission. You make decisions that align with your purpose, and you take deliberate steps toward your goals, every single day. When you live with intention and focus, you are able to achieve extraordinary results. You are able to create a life that is aligned with your purpose and your vision. The 97% may waste their time and energy on things that do not matter, but you, my friends, have the power to create a life of impact and significance. The power of consistency and perseverance. The final key to walking away from the 97% is the power of consistency and perseverance. Many people begin their journey toward greatness, but they quit when the going gets tough. They lose motivation, they encounter obstacles, and they give up before they ever reach their full potential. This is the reality for the vast majority of people in the 97%. But when you walk away from the 97%, you commit to consistency and perseverance, no matter the challenges you face. Success does not come overnight. It is the result of consistent effort over time. It is the product of persistence, of showing up day after day, even when you do not see immediate results. The 97% often expect instant gratification, but the path to greatness requires patience and dedication. You must be willing to put in the work, to stay focused on your goals, and to keep moving forward even when it feels difficult. Perseverance is key. It is the ability to keep going when everything within you wants to quit. The road to success is filled with challenges, setbacks, and failures. But those who walk away from the 97% understand that these obstacles are not roadblocks. They are stepping stones to greater success. When you persevere through the difficult moments, you build resilience, character, and strength. The importance of surrounding yourself with the right people. As we continue on the journey of walking away from the 97%, one of the most critical aspects of success is the environment you choose to surround yourself with. It's not enough to simply change your mindset or focus on your own growth. You must also recognize the profound influence that others have on your journey. The 97% are often surrounded by people who reinforce their limiting beliefs, who encourage mediocrity, and who accept the status quo. The people you associate with will either lift you up or hold you back. When you walk away from the 97%, you must be intentional about the people you allow into your life. You need to surround yourself with individuals who are on a similar journey of growth. Those who challenge you to think bigger and push beyond your limits. It's easy to get comfortable with the familiar faces of the 97%. But if they are not growing, neither will you. Your environment is a reflection of where you are going. And if you want to go far, you must ensure that the people around you are encouraging you to pursue greatness. The power of the right people cannot be underestimated. Think about the most successful people you admire. They all have strong, supportive networks that inspire, motivate, and hold them accountable. The people you spend time with will directly influence your mindset, your actions, and your energy. When you are around individuals who are focused on their own personal growth, who are striving for excellence, and who believe in your potential, your own aspirations begin to soar. You begin to feel supported in ways that fuel your ambition and keep you going even when the road is tough. However, this requires a certain level of discernment. You must be willing to distance yourself from individuals who drain your energy, who perpetuate negativity, or who sabotage your progress, even if they are well-meaning. It's essential to create a space in your life where you are surrounded by individuals who elevate you, who bring out the best in you, and who challenge you to become more than you thought possible. This is not an easy task, but it is one of the most powerful actions you can take to ensure that you remain focused on your vision. At times, walking away from the 97% means having the courage to let go of friendships, family dynamics, or environments that no longer serve your purpose. But understand this, you are not abandoning people. You are choosing to prioritize your own growth and fulfillment. This is an act of self-respect, a commitment to living your life with intention and focus. It is not selfish. It is necessary. In fact, as you grow and evolve, you will attract people who resonate with your energy. And these connections will become the foundation for a supportive, inspiring network of like-minded individuals. When you choose to surround yourself with the right people, you are creating an environment of growth and accountability. You will find that the journey becomes easier, not because the challenges disappear, but because you now have a community of people who encourage you to keep going, who share in your victories, and who remind you of your potential. As the saying goes, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Be intentional about who you let into your life, because they will shape your destiny. In walking away from the 97%, you are taking responsibility for your own future. You are not waiting for someone else to change your circumstances. You are making deliberate decisions about the environment and the people that will support your rise. The power of the right relationships cannot be overstated. They will propel you to heights you never imagined. Keep your vision clear, your mind focused, and your circle strong, and watch how your life begins to transform. As we conclude, I want you to remember that walking away from the 97% is not a one-time decision. It is a continual commitment to living with intention, purpose, and growth. It is a lifelong journey of challenging the status quo, breaking free from limiting beliefs, and creating a life that aligns with your true potential. The 97% will always remain in the cycle of mediocrity, but you have the power to break free and carve out your own path. The road to greatness is not easy, and it requires sacrifice, courage, and perseverance. But I can promise you this, when you walk away from the 97%, you will step into a world of possibilities. You will experience a life that is truly your own, a life of purpose, fulfillment, and impact. The choice is yours. Will you settle for the ordinary, or will you choose to live the extraordinary life that is waiting for you? Step into your greatness, walk away from the 97%, and become the person you were always meant to be.